what was I doing here? Oh, right. Space station's blowing up. Woo! Good morning, everybody. I am Super G-Load, and I'm in for a very bad afternoon. This is gonna suck.
The station is exploding!
I nearly died because I wanted to drink. That's insane.
This time. Trent, engage.
Thank God plot armor keeps me alive. Alright. Oh boy, there's lots. Missiles away.
Enemy contact is taking damage. Got one trying to lock me up. I've got one on my tail. I'm losing her. Got visual on bogey. Dropping the hammer.
I just realized something about the shield batteries. I think, oh, son of a bitch. The more shield points you have, the more shield batteries it takes to repair your shield. So, well, I'm fucked. I'm gonna need torpedoes. I'm buying torpedoes as soon as I can.
I've got a coolant leak. I have enemy contact in my sights.
Well, every one of these fighters I destroy is one less guy shooting at me.
I have enemy contact in my sights.
Ow! Oh boy, Ooh, shit.
I'm on the bogey. I've been acquired.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
Getting too close to that anomaly actually shoot through my hull. That's great.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
I'm gonna save my missiles for the friggin' gunboat because I can't. I mean, oh, it's nice having friends. Alright. That was close. So, yeah. Oh, jeez. So, oh, jeez. I guess things that have happened since I uploaded and recorded the video. I DJ'd last night. That was fun. A friend of mine showed up. She was a glorious hot mess. I think she had a bit of a rough day and perhaps shouldn't have drank. I mean, all my I don't smoke weed or do anything like that. Not with what I want to do for a job. I gotta kind of, you know, keep myself away from all that crap. And I've always believed that how you kind of, like your mindset before going into drugs or drinking affects your experience.
Radar is clear. Nice fighting. But I'm sure there'll be more. We have to get to Trent's friend in Leeds. I'm sure the jump gate's being watched. Sinclair, what's your status? Any ideas how to get out of here? I'm okay. There's a jump hole to Cambridge nearby. That's our best shot. From there it should be easy to get to Leeds. Okay, let's go. So tell me, why did you come here? Surely not just to return the artifact to me. Doctor, ever since Trent came in possession of the artifact, we've been hunted. First by the Liberty Navy, then bounty hunters, now Rhinelanders. Everybody seems to be after it, and we don't even know what it is. A friend told us that Professor Quintain might be able to shed some light on this. And Quintain has disappeared? His lab was destroyed. The only lead we could find was your pilot, Vance. He told us where to find you. There's the jump hole. Trent, you go first.
Dock.
Anyway, as I was saying, just my experience with like friends from university, they kind of like go into getting high, and they are going paranoid that they're gonna get caught or get in trouble, and they all say they had a pretty negative experience. But if you go into it like with a positive mindset, you don't have any issues. Like, it's how I guess one would become an alcoholic.
We have to head to New London and from there to Leeds. I doubt the Rhinelanders will look for us here, but we need to stay sharp. Trent, take the lead. Head for the new coordinates. We need to know what's going on with this artifact. Why everyone's after it. No idea. I found it on planet Pygar and knew immediately that it was of great archaeological significance. I was scheduled to fly to Cambridge to get Professor Quintaine's expert opinion. But then the artifact was stolen and I didn't even go to Cambridge. I actually haven't seen the professor in years. Damn. I guess the best thing we can do is fly to Leeds and regroup.
So, like, if you drink when you're bummed out or just pissed off or depressed, you might keep drinking when you're in that mood, and that's a bad habit. But if you're out to have a good time and enjoy yourself, you have a more positive experience when you go out. Like, you're in a better way before you start. Like, mind-altering substances when you're in a bad way is probably a horrible idea. I guess what I'm trying to say.
Do not open fire. We mean you no harm. We're here to warn you.
Why should we trust
I mean,
you?
we both drank a little too much last night, but whatever. It was good seeing them out anyway.
After we disobeyed orders to destroy a civilian transport, we had no choice but to flee. The Rhineland military is watching all exits out of this system. You have an artifact they want, and they know that you're here in Cambridge.
Why are you telling us this?
Survival. We need you as much as you need us. We're heading to a jump hole that will take us directly to Leeds. It will be watched, but they aren't guarding it well because very few people know about it. Together, we might be able to fight our way through.
I believe them. Fine. We're coming with you.
Follow us.
Aye.
We're uploading the coordinates.
We're just gonna go in formation with those
What's
guys.
the plan?
Our wing was outfitted with cloaking devices. Strange-looking things. They're part of a secret Rhineland weapons program. We'll cloak ourselves before we reach the jump hole. They will think that you're an easy target, but we'll give them a little surprise.
So, yeah, I don't know. I guess the moral of the story is kind of be in a good way before you go out. If you want to have a good time, if you're in a bad way when you go out, you might feel better, but like you might also feel worse. Just I don't know. I like when I'm DJing. I really enjoy positive vibes. There's some bitterness from people who they're basically just out to try to get laid, and they're usually salty as hell. But you get a good crew, and everyone's pretty positive. It's really fun. I know the other guy had some issues last weekend with just some assholes on the dance floor just chirping him, and it's just like, jeez, man.
Damn it! The jump hole is blocked by a battleship! What are we gonna do?
We'll take care of the battleship. Maintain radio silence.
Don't stay in formation with them. You'll get incinerated if you go with them. But anyway, enough about that. Cloaking device. I want to get the cloaking device that works. I should find a mod for that.
Mr. Trent, we've been looking for you. Hand over the artifact and we will spare your life. Have it your way. All fighter wings, engage. Target their engines.
Like, these guys might not be bad. They might just be following the orders of their leader. Oh, they have torpedoes.
Incoming torpedoes. Evasive maneuvers. We're hit! All hands! Sudden ship! Release!
3 torpedoes. 3 torpedoes is all it took. It doesn't take 3 torpedoes for me later on in the game. Just saying. God, whatever. Fine. Fuck it.
We have to destroy the remaining fighters. Break and attack.
Alright. There's safety in numbers. Fly towards your friends and stay with your friends. Divide and conquer. All that good crap.
Bogey's firing.
Yes, sir, I am.
Range whips are hot.
I hope one of you guys have dropped off, dropped some weapons, because your Rhineland weapons, they're pretty nice. Like, they've got this bulbous plasma weapon that just does massive damage. I'd like to perhaps get a couple of those before the final act. And then there's the like really long one, like that one right there. Those ones right there just have like a stupid good range to them. Plus they look cool. Nothing worse than a laser that doesn't look very cool. I mean, I guess the problem was like the Liberty lasers look pretty. They look pretty generic.
Incoming missile.
I mean, these aren't bad, but
Got visual. Switching to webs.
oh dear. Let's go and always remember to track your stuff in.
I've got company.
You know, I feel like I could have perhaps had another laser on this, and maybe only like one missile launcher, because I can maintain a pretty steady stream of fire from this.
I've been acquired.
Yeah, I don't know. I got that. Let's say DJing's the hobby job, I guess.
Got one on my 6. That was it. Let's get out of here. Mr. Trent, you go first.
Dock.
Oh, good. I'm just barely inside docking range. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we're gonna see a cutscene here soonish. Oh, I guess it's only been 15 minutes. I might be able to do some other things around Leeds, like missions and what have you.
We made it. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. But this isn't the end of it. Something has happened in Rhineland, and I'm afraid the worst is yet to come. We'll fly to the Norfolk and give ourselves up. Hopefully someone in the Bretonnia military will believe our story. Good luck to you.
The trade lane to Leeds is near. We should go. Who are we meeting on Leeds? An old friend of Trent's.
Denied.
This will be interesting.
Destination is too far.
I don't know how you know this is going to be interesting, Junie. Spoiler alert, it's totally going to be interesting, but she doesn't know that. Oh boy, well, let's see. Did I get any fat loots?
Dock.
Well, maybe I can read a journal entry. It's been a while. Oh, like, you get, like, so many.
Take the trade lane. We're almost there.
Looks like Julie finally found something. She sent me a message to meet her on Cambridge. Never liked going there, just a bunch of stuffy bookworms. She says she has a lead on Quintain. I better get going. Less time I spend in Bretonnia, the better. And yeah, like, there's so many log entries that happen, like, on story missions. It's freaking
I can't
bonkers.
believe we made it through all of this. Thank you. Don't mention it. Land on Leeds. We'll meet in the equipment room.
Man, this woman just remembers everything about me.
Understood. Your request to land is granted. Proceed to land.
Thank you, automated robot. Maybe I'll get rid of my missile launcher. Well, I didn't buy enough lasers. Crap. Whatever. I'll keep doing this, I guess. Cutscene immediately, cutscene immediately.
Trent, where have you been? I've been worried about you. But I see you've been in good company.
Junie, meet Tobias.
Richard Winston Tobias Esquire, dear lady.
Tobias sort of, raised me.
And from such humble beginnings, your head grew to its present size?
We're all clear. Nobody followed us.
Good.
And who do we have here? Another girl? Tell me, boy, what have you been doing?
Tobias, we need a safe place to lay low for a while.
Doctor, can you decipher the writing on the artifact?
I can do most of it, but not alone. I need Quintain.
Damn.
Like it or not, Trent, if we're gonna get some answers, I think we're gonna have to find Quintain.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Look, this may take some time. Sinclair will do everything she can with her work, and I'll dig around for any leads on Quintain. You try and scare up some business, we could probably use the credits. Anyway, I can't have you lounging around here like a big ox waiting for things to happen. What?
I can't remember when I ever saw such a vision of loveliness.
Oh, brother.
Hey, level 10! Well, let's actually do a little reading, because holy crap, I can't believe that all these logs happen in that one mission. Anyway, whatever. Remember, Trent had a girlfriend on Cambridge. Well, I flew all the way to Cambridge to hook up with Junie. I know she's trying to keep a low profile, and that sometimes means splitting into public places, but geez, I mean, we always seem to meet in bars. And, no surprise, the professor has disappeared. It feels like a curse. Anyone we're trying to find either dies, is on the run, or magically disappears. In this case, however, Junie found a trail that might give us a chance to find Quintain, a guy named Vance. He's a pilot that used to help Quintain to get to the various archaeological dig sites through the border worlds. He's not too smart and way too much in love with the bottle to be totally reliable, but he seemed trustworthy. Junie told him that we are working for the Hammer Research Institute in Liberty and we are interested in funding some of the professor's research. That certainly opened some doors. Vance told us that the professor sometimes disappears for weeks without telling anyone. That's good news. He might still be alive. Vance pointed us to a Dr. Sinclair who has been working closely with Quintain for years. She's working on a dig site on planet Sprague, not too far from here in Omega 3. Then, at the very end of the conversation, Vance told us a group of Rhinelanders has also come by today looking for the professor. They claim to be from the New Berlin Museum. Fat chance. Yeah, no shit. They lied, like you did. We have to hurry. If they get to Sinclair before we do, it's over. Junie's waiting in space above Cambridge. I rendezvous with Junie above Cambridge. She's already plotted a course to Sprague. It's not very far. We'll have to take the trade lane from here to Norfolk and from there to Omega 3. Once there, the quickest way is to fly to Freeport 1, cut over to Sprague from there. The plant lies beyond the trade routes and is a bit remote, but overall the trip doesn't seem too bad. The only issues are these damn Rhinelanders. Hopefully we'll find the professor first. We just passed Norfolk. Sounds like the conflict between Petronia and Rhineland is escalating. We have to be careful. The Norfolk says that no Rhineland ships have been seen in Omega 3 yet. Maybe we'll be lucky. No, this is a video game. You're not going to be lucky. I want combat. Combat! I can't sing. But if you know where that's from, good on you. We're in Omega 3 and just past Freeport 1. It's really starting to look like a military confrontation between Petronia and Rhineland is becoming more and more likely. The Chancellor has ordered the Rhineland military to set up blockades in the Omega 7 system, and no foreign merchant ships are allowed into Rhineland space anymore. We're continuing on to Sprague. No sign of any Rhinelanders yet. Again, this game is full of like allusions to the Second World War. What the hell? These Rhineland ships came out of nowhere. Just as we were approaching Sprague, a number of them just uncloaked directly in front of us. We managed to destroy them, but it was close. I hope they didn't get to Sinclair before we did. We have to land as quickly as possible. We found Sinclair, but just as we talked to her, the Rhinelanders attacked the dig site. How do they know where we are all the time? A good part of that blockade must have been waiting for us. They blew up the docking ring on the way out. Sinclair, she knows of a place nearby. This is going to be close. Don't know how we get over there alive. I'll give the Rhinelanders one thing. They're persistent. Annoying, but persistent. As always, I set foot on another station. As always, another station I set foot on blows up. I'm really beginning to hate space. I'm not about to die out here in the middle of nowhere. If I'm going down, I'm taking a few of these guys with me. For scientists, Sinclair's a damn good pilot, but she's a sad judge of character. So two Rhineland defectors just happen to cross our path and are kind enough to show us the way out. Right. Why am I the only one who picks up on this stuff? We just about got killed a few minutes ago by these same guys, and we're all of a sudden following them around? Well, I was wrong. The battleship Rotan. I've heard stories about that, but I've never seen it in person. Rhineland is being more than bold, bringing heavy capital ships this close to Bretonia and awfully close to home. I didn't believe those two defectors at first, but after watching them take out that battleship, I'm guessing that things aren't exactly picture perfect in the fatherland. Well, time to get back to Leeds. I bet Tobias can't see what followed me home this time. Leeds! Home sweet home. At least I know no matter how bad things get, I can always come back to this bustling brown haven. At least we have a solid lead now, which I'm sure will send us right back into the fire. At least I can breathe for a little and run around the old stomping grounds a bit. Tobias seemed enthralled with my new friends. He really hasn't changed one bit. Tobias is an old womanizer, according to the lore, and he changed his ways when Trent's parents were killed to raise Trent. I don't know if Tobias was doing like that Snape thing from Harry Potter where he was secretly in love with Trent's mom, or, oh my god, I can't afford to fix my friggin' ship. Or he set the two up and for whatever reason felt guilty, or that he had to I'll keep that. That's a good weapon. He owed it to my parents Trent's parents to kind of look after their son. I don't know. I do know I don't have the credits to fix my ship right now because I spent it all on munitions. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta scare up some work, I guess, to fix my ship and get missiles. Oh man. This is friggin' brutal. I love a
Welcome back, Mr. Trent. Nice to see you.
Thanks. What's next for me?
Well, I could pass along a rumor I've heard. Interested?
Keep talking. I'm here.
Okay, here's what's going on.
I just heard a battleship Wotan was destroyed. Wasn't that the flagship of the West Rhineland fleet? Wow! I wonder how that happened. There aren't enough military forces combined to take on a capital ship of that class. No, there isn't, but the plot dictated it took exactly 3 torpedoes fired from an NPC fighter.
Very well. Be seeing you.
Plot.
Hey, fancy something?
Hey, what you got?
Never seen you here before. You new?
Uh-huh.
Well, man, I work for Bretonia Mining and Metals. It's a sweet deal with the guys who own this base. Pure profit for us. Can I see your card?
Yes, sir. You can see my card.
Looks good. Just between us, mate, I have heard a rumor.
Keep talking. I'm here.
Great. Here's what I heard.
We heard that a unit of Rhinelanders raised Sprague not too long ago. I don't get it. There's nothing out there but a bunch of snooty archaeologists. What could Rhineland possibly gain by raising such a remote planet?
Could be useful later. Thank you.
All right then. Very good.
Let's see. I don't want to talk to you yet. Can't afford that. Let's see. You're a chick.
Greetings. Is there anything I can do?
What do you have for me?
This is your first time, isn't it?
You bet.
Well, I could easily have what you're looking for. Mr.
Trent.
I work for the Bretonia Police. This place is ours. I swear I've got just the mission for you.
Unpleasant.
I shouldn't worry. You'll do well, I'm sure.
After days of interrogation, one of our sources have finally told us where Doogie Mason is. We've been after him a long time. We are fairly certain that he's been hiding out in Sector 7 Delta. Your mission is to track him down out there, destroy his ship, recover his escape pod. Once you have him in custody, set course to Leeds. We'll take delivery of him
Bring
there.
it on.
Wonderful. Thanks so much.
Alright, let's get out of here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This will probably be the only mission I do before cutting her. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. The Daily Herald. Oh my god! We're way the heck out there?
-1, this is Planet Leeds. Docking ring cleared. Good luck out there.
Anyway. So, yeah.
Uploaded the mission waypoint into your nav map. Refer to it for more instructions.
Dock.
Like, I know that scene on the station with, like, Trent and Sinclair is probably meant to imply
This
some
is Britonia Police,
Shut
Beta,
up.
0 to Freelancer, Alpha 1-1.
Shut up, Jane.
I'm scanning your cargo for contraband.
I don't have anything.
There's nothing here I want.
And I think that scene was meant to set up some sort of chemistry or romance between Trent and Sinclair. Trent allegedly does have a history of going for academics. But again, I ship him and Junie. Like that seems like a more appropriate pairing. Again, not that romance is a big thing, but dear God. Let the man get laid. He lost 1 million credits already.
O2.
Maybe it's not Doogie. Maybe it's Dougie. I was thinking like Doogie Howser. What do I need? I need 16,000 credits, and I am going to spend all the money from this mission repairing my ship. And then I'm going to go explore the other places in Leeds. I think I've been almost everywhere in New London. No, I haven't.
It appears he's not there. Hold off his cronies until we can locate him.
No way you're getting to our leader.
I think like there's a shipyard in New London that I need to go visit just to say that I've been there. Be nice if you guys could drop me some weapons or something valuable, missiles, countermeasure flares.
Excellent. Your target should be at the waypoint we're uploading to your nav map.
Alright. Should be. I need to start keeping more shield batteries and nanobots. I was only keeping 10, but I think I gotta start keeping like 15. Like it chewed through so many shield batteries repairing my shields. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't wait to get to the Titan.
Not there.
What?
His cronies until we can locate him.
Again? Oh man, this is garbage. This is garbage. I'll probably like approach with 2 escorts, but still.
You're no match for me.
Oh, only 1 escort. Oh, that's good. At least that's easy. Alright. You are running away from your wingman. Go to your target point. Yeah, I know. I just want to kill Charles here. Then hopefully I'll have enough credits to repair my ship. Okay. Oh, alright, what did I pick up? Escape pod, some water, food, and consumer goods. Sell a couple of those nanobots. What's... Oh, do I have a cruise disruptor? Do I have a cruise disruptor? I do, I can just sell those, I guess. Sell some missiles. Sell the mines. I don't need the mines. Slingshot. Maybe I should get... No, I like more powerful missiles, I suppose. Jeez, this is still not going to be enough.
Dock.
No matter. No matter. We'll go. Just go back to Leeds. Go to the bar, have a drink. Maybe I'll keep only 12 nanobots on me, and just so I can sell some crap. Sell some crap I can afford. Christ almighty.
Go to dock.
I might have to start running like artifacts or drugs. I mean, I'll be doing that later. Like, there's a... I mean...
Attention all wingmen. This is OX Yellow 19.
Acknowledged. Your request to land is granted. Proceed to land.
Thank you, Leeds docking ring robot.
All systems normal. This is Yellow 19-4. All systems normal.
Oh,
This is
boy.
Yellow 19-1. All systems normal.
Well... This is it. I'll see you guys in the next one, where I'll try to repair my ship, if I can afford it. Probably can't afford it. Probably really dumb financial decision getting a heavy fighter right now. Oh well.